The Friendship Fountain. In a small town nestled between rolling hills and babbling brooks, there lived two friends named Lily and Jake. Lily, a cheerful girl with a mop of curly hair, lived with her family in a cozy yellow house. Jake, a boy with a perpetual twinkle in his eye, lived next door in a blue house with a white picket fence. One sunny afternoon, Lily and Jake decided to explore the woods that bordered their town. The trees stood tall, their leaves rustling in the gentle breeze. As they ventured deeper into the forest, they stumbled upon a clearing that held a magical surprise, a sparkling fountain, its water dancing in the sunlight. "Wow, Jake! This is amazing!" Lily exclaimed, eyes wide with wonder. "Yeah, it's like a secret treasure right in our backyard." Jake grinned. Little did they know, this fountain held a unique power. It had the ability to grant a single wish to anyone who approached it with pure intentions. Lily and Jake decided to make a wish together, hoping for something that would bring joy to their town. "I wish for everyone in our town to be happy," Lily whispered, closing her eyes. "Me too," Jake added. Suddenly, the water in the fountain glowed with a soft light, and the friends felt a warmth spreading through their hearts. Days passed, and an unexpected change began to unfold. The town, once divided by differences, started coming together. People who had never spoken before now shared smiles and laughter. The town's once bustling park became a hub of friendly conversations. One day, Lily and Jake overheard their parents talking about a disagreement that had been brewing between two neighboring towns. The tension was escalating, and there were whispers of war. Worried, Lily and Jake decided to visit the fountain again. This time, they had a more specific wish in mind. "I wish for peace," Jake said, his eyes fixed on the glowing water. Lily nodded in agreement, "Peace for everyone." The fountain responded to their plea, and the air seemed to buzz with tranquility. As days turned into weeks, the atmosphere in their town became a beacon of harmony. However, the neighboring towns were still on the brink of conflict. Lily and Jake knew they had to do something more. With determination in their hearts, the friends set out to visit the neighboring towns. Along the way, they encountered people from all walks of life, each with their own stories and dreams. In Town A, they met a wise old man who spoke of the importance of understanding and compassion. In Town B, they encountered a group of children who had dreams of playing together without fear. Lily and Jake listened to these stories, gathering hope and inspiration. As they reached the border between the towns, Lily and Jake spotted a small, neglected park. In the center stood a forgotten fountain, similar to the one in their town. "This fountain must have the same magic as ours," Lily mused. They decided to make one final wish, a wish that would echo across the borders and break down the walls of division. "I wish for understanding and friendship to unite these towns," Jake said, his voice carrying a sense of urgency. Lily added, "May peace prevail, and may we all be friends." The water in the forgotten fountain glowed brightly, sending ripples of energy throughout the area. Unbeknownst to Lily and Jake, the neighboring towns started to feel a shift within themselves. When Lily and Jake returned home, they were greeted by the astonishing news: the neighboring towns had decided to set aside their differences and work towards a future filled with friendship and cooperation. The two friends couldn't believe the impact of their wishes. The towns, once divided by strife, were now connected by bridges of understanding. The people began to celebrate their newfound unity, and Lily and Jake were hailed as heroes. But as the townspeople gathered to express their gratitude, Lily and Jake noticed something peculiar. The forgotten fountain in the border park began to emit a soft, mysterious light. Curious, they approached the fountain, and as they did, a figure materialized before them, an ancient guardian of peace. "Your wishes have been heard, dear children," the guardian said with a gentle smile. "But there is one more wish to be granted." Before Lily and Jake could utter a word, the guardian spoke the final wish: "May the world be free from the shadows of war, and may the fountain of friendship continue to shine in the hearts of all." With those words, the guardian disappeared, leaving behind a world forever changed by the magic of two friends who believed in the power of peace and friendship. And so, the towns flourished, and the friendship fountain became a symbol of hope, reminding everyone that the strength of unity could overcome any adversity. Lily and Jake, now grown and wise, often visited the fountain, grateful for the role they played in creating a legacy of peace for generations to come. In the heart of the transformed towns, Lily and Jake became ambassadors of goodwill. Their days were filled with laughter, as they worked tirelessly to bridge the remaining gaps between communities. Together, they organized events that celebrated diversity and encouraged everyone to embrace the richness of their shared experiences. As the towns prospered, news of the Friendship Fountain's magic spread far and wide. People from neighboring states and beyond traveled to witness the incredible transformation. Inspired by the tales of Lily and Jake, these visitors brought with them the hope for a brighter future. One day, a young girl named Emma arrived from a distant city. She had heard stories of the magical fountain and the history. Emma, with her bright eyes and a backpack full of dreams, wanted to make a wish of her own. Approaching the fountain, Emma hesitated for a moment, contemplating the words she would use. Finally, she spoke. "I wish for kindness to blossom in every corner of the world, just like it did here." The fountain responded with a gentle glow, and Emma felt a warmth enveloping her. Little did she know, her wish would set in motion a series of events that would take Lily and Jake on a new adventure. As ambassadors, Lily and Jake received an invitation from leaders of distant lands who had heard of the Friendship Fountain's magic. These leaders sought their guidance in resolving conflicts that had plagued their regions for generations. Lily and Jake, realizing the potential impact of their efforts, embarked on a journey to spread the message of peace and unity. Their travels took them through bustling cities and serene countryside, meeting people from diverse backgrounds. Along the way, they encountered challenges that tested their resolve. Lily and Jake, fueled by the memories of their own transformative journey, faced each obstacle with unwavering determination. In a city gripped by tension, they met Maya, a skilled mediator who had lost faith in the possibility of reconciliation. Lily and Jake shared their story, kindling a spark of hope within Maya. Together, they worked to create dialogue and understanding, planting seeds of change that would gradually blossom. Continuing their journey, they reached a mountainous region where two villages had long been at odds over limited resources. Lily and Jake, with their newfound friend Maya, facilitated negotiations that led to a historic agreement. The once divided villages started collaborating, sharing resources to ensure prosperity for all. Word of Lily and Jake's travels spread, and the leaders of the distant lands awaited their arrival. The trio arrived at a grand assembly, where leaders from various regions gathered to seek the wisdom of the Friendship Fountain ambassadors. As they spoke, Lily, Jake, and Maya shared the lessons they had learned along their journey. The leaders, inspired by the tales of transformation, pledged to work towards a future free from the shadows of conflict. The Friendship Fountain's magic, it seemed, had transcended the boundaries of towns, spreading its influence across the world. As Lily, Jake, and Maya returned to their hometown, they found it flourishing more than ever. The Friendship Fountain had become a symbol not just for their town but for the entire world, a beacon of hope that proved the power of friendship and understanding. And so, the friends continued their work, fostering connections between people, and the ripple effect of their journey reached the farthest corners of the globe. The once divided world began to heal, as the magic of the Friendship Fountain transformed hearts and minds, leaving behind a legacy of unity and peace for generations to come.